welcome to welcome to our holiday gift guidance, Living Local DMV. I'm Charis Gomez.
And I am Meny. We are so excited to be here. We are talking all about gifts today, the best gifts to get for everybody in your life.
Yes.
Charis, I gotta ask.
Yes.
What is the worst gift you've ever received? Let's start with that.
Do I have to say who gave it?
No, we can keep it anonymous.
Okay, so a couple of winters ago, a couple of holidays ago, I received a really nice box. It was, I think it was a Ralph Lauren box. I unwrapped it. I was like, oh my goodness gracious, somebody got me a nice luxurious coat or something because it's a big box. I opened it up, I kid you not, it was an electric tire pump.
No, in a Ralph Lauren box.
This is a thrifty, very thrifty green person in my family. They do not throw out any boxes.
Okay.
And they're also a practical gift giver, which nothing wrong with that.
That's true.
But when you open up a Ralph Lauren box and you take the paper off, you're like, oh, Ralph.
You're like, oh, I can't wait for that little polo guy and the horse. Well, you know, at least it was practical to an extent. Have you ever used it?
Yes, low tire pressure.
Hey, there we go.
It's really great. You plug it into the cigarette lighter, instant air pressure. So yeah, but maybe not the best gift. It was a surprise. What about you?
I would say my not so favorite gift I've ever received is a gift card for some boots I wanted. I wanted a very specific pair of boots.
Yeah.
The gift card was not enough to cover the boots and the shipping, so I had to pay for part of it. That just from a, kind of a thoughtfulness aspect, it was not my favorite.
Yeah.
But I was asking this because I wanted for us to talk about what we think the best gifts to give are, how to avoid the worst gift situation.
I have some tips, everybody.
I'm ready.
Everybody listen up, take your phones out and pull out the Notes app.
Yes.
This is a part of my tip. Always listen to the people in your life and have the notes. I have a notes column for my husband, I have a notes column for my daughter, my parents, so on and so on. And if they just speak about something like, oh, that was a nice earring, I'm like, and I put a hyperlink there.
Oh.
So throughout the year, you can always go back and say, oh yeah, I know Grandma Pearl wanted pearl earrings. Whatever it is. Always keep your notes because you think your memory will serve you.
Yes.
And sometimes it won't. So I always keep my notes open and put some hyperlinks throughout the year so you can go back at the end of the year and like, you know what, all right, Ellen really wanted those earrings at the holiday market. I wrote that down.
Oh, good, yes. Oh, thank you.
The Christmas tree earrings. It's great to refer to that. What are your tips?
I totally agree with you, first of all. That is something I started doing this year.
Yes.
For my family and my friends. Yeah, just covertly opening. I put them in my contacts, actually.
Smart.
For everybody's
in the notes?
Yeah, contact profile. You have a notes section, so I'll put for my mom certain things, my brother, my friends.
Yep.
So that's been really helpful in me curating my holiday gift list. For me this year, it's all about quantity over price, I'll say. I won't say quantity over quality, but I'm really looking for more gifts rather than high-end, expensive gifts. Just because, I don't know, I'm in a giving mood this year.
I like that.
So I would say it's fun to kind of buy trinkets for people or beauty products. Little mini sizes are great for travel. But I would also say if you know the person well, experiences are always a great gift, whether it's dinner somewhere, it's a vacation, it's a spa day, a massage.
Concert.
Yes, concerts. Someone once said, and maybe it was you, I forget, gifts are basically supposed to be things that people won't buy themselves. And I think that's a great example. Maybe somebody doesn't want to spend the money on themselves for a spa day. Do that for them.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Meny. I think experiences are so awesome. Of course, you can't give extravagant experiences unless you're a bajillionaire and you can send everybody to Bora Bora and all these things.
Well,
but even if I would too. Call me. But it's great to also give people what they might need in a pinch. Like somebody gave me an Uber gift card, not Uber Eats, but just a random Uber gift card. And how many times have you been stuck where you don't want to drive somewhere and you're like, oh, I have the Uber gift card. It's something random like that, or a Starbucks gift card. Like I've had somebody before, this was someone previously I dated, that wanted to stuff a wallet. stuff a wallet with gift cards. This was like a middle school situation. So it was literally like a $5 gift card to Auntie Anne's.
Five Below or whatever. Yeah. Limited to.
Yeah, literally. But I mean, that's such a great idea.
No, that is. I also think making people's lives better. So like, as you said, coffee, even like a gift card for a cleaning service, you know, just improve somebody's life. Hey, am I giving you ideas?
Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Which one? Which one?
Which one? All right, there we go.
Give me a cleaning service gift card of anything. Even if it's just a Santa's little helper coming to dust the table off, I will accept it. All right, that's all. Thank you.
You know, I could dress up like an elf and clean your carpet.
Ellen, what are you doing here?
I know.
I'm not Ellen.
I'm the cleaning elf. All right, well, let's ruminate on this, but we do want to bring Karina into this conversation. Karina, do you have any gift-giving tips?
No, I'm just writing down all the tips that you guys are giving me.
There we go. There we go. Best way to do it.
Worst gift, Karina. We got to know.
Yeah. Worst gift?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. You know, I've had too many terrible gifts to mention, but when it comes to your worst gift, I will gladly accept that, because I'll tell you right now, with the temps down the way that they are, my tires are all low pressure right now. Every time I get into the car, it's like low pressure.
So now I gotta thank the person who gave it to me. Yeah, it was a good gift. It just wasn't Ralph Lauren, so you know.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
What can you do?
You know, it's kind of hard though, as Ellen mentioned, you know, when the purse strings are a little bit tight, to get creative with it. And like you, I prefer experiential gifts over material gifts. But I was curious this morning, how much are people spending on gifts this year? And here's what one of our audience members had to say.
Good morning, 94.7 The Drive. This is Karina Delgado.
Good morning, Karina.
Good morning, Paul. Happy holidays. Tell me, Paul, get in on this conversation. How much are you spending on average on a Christmas gift?
Well, Christmas Eve is my birthday, so you know I'm treating myself to something. And average price I spend on my family is like $30 to $40.
$30 to $40. Okay. And when you buy yourself a Christmas present, what's the average price for that?
Oh, I just ordered it. It was almost close to $300.
You know what? That's right. Self-love. Take care of yourself.
Good to hear from you, Karina. If I don't get here, have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you.
Yes. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and happy birthday to you, Paul.
Thank you, Karina. God bless you. Bye-bye.
God bless you too. Bye-bye.
Oh, Paul.
That's what we call self-care. Ooh, spend $300 on yourself. Love it.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. What was the average price or price range?
Average price range was about $50 per person, but many people said it depended on how many individuals they had to shop for. So, you know, for myself, I'm going to be doing kind of like an act of love for the holidays. My nephews are coming in. We're going to go see my son. So I'll be staying with them. So I'm just cooking for everybody for their Christmas gift. The fact that I'm there is the gift. My presence is the present.
I love that. Yeah.
Priceless
Truly,
present.
Truly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say for myself, I'm doing about $50 a gift for most people.
Yeah.
For certain people in my family, I don't want to reveal because they might be watching this. I'm spending a little bit more. Kind of depends, you know. I know.
Ball out, Ellen
like
Meny.
What can I say?
Eat money.
That's why they call me Eat Money.
That's why they call it Eat Money. Now, you guys are setting the bar really high. I like to just ball out on my husband, and everybody else gets acts of love.
Yeah.
A hug. This is your gift. I'm hugging
Or
you.
I take the baby, and I'm like, look at this gift. Look at this child of God.
Look what I made you.
I made you this whole, look, take her. Yeah.
You know what? It would be a present to me if I could hang out with baby Grace for like 15 minutes.
You know what? I can do that for you. I could just
Thanks.
put her in a cute little Ralph Lauren box.
Oh, I would love that. Just
There
make
you go, Ellen.
You know, she has poke holes in it.
Ellen, it's a big Ralph Lauren box. It's just shaking.
Why is it making noise? It's wild.
It's a sing-song jacket.
I love that.
Well, Karina, thank you so much. We're going to talk more about how much money we can spend, or how to keep those purse strings tight. I like to ball on a budget as well. I've got some tips for that. We'll talk more about later on in the show. Thank you so much, Karina.
You're welcome.
And coming up, today's show starts with a magical adventure on the North Pole Express. After the break, how you can experience an incredible holiday story next. The following portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Potomac Eagle Scenic Railroad. Welcome back. Step aboard a holiday journey like no other with North Pole Express. Filled with magical storytelling and holiday cheer, Potomac Eagle is inviting all to experience a heartwarming Christmas tale.
And here with us now for more on the holiday wonder that awaits passengers is safety.
The following portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Potomac Eagle Scenic Railroad. Welcome back. Step aboard a holiday journey like no other with North Pole Express. Filled with magical storytelling and holiday cheer, Potomac Eagle is inviting all to experience a heartwarming Christmas tale.
And here with us now for more on the holiday wonder that awaits passengers is Safety and Compliance Manager Patton Schwarzfager, who's brought a special friend, and we're so excited to have you. Oh my goodness, a celebrity!
It's an honor.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Well, first and foremost, we have to
The following portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Potomac Eagle Scenic Railroad. Welcome back. Step aboard a holiday journey like no other with North Pole Express. Filled with magical storytelling and holiday cheer, Potomac Eagle is inviting all to experience a heartwarming Christmas tale.
And here with us now for more on the holiday wonder that awaits passengers is Safety and Compliance Manager Patton Schwarzfager, who's brought a special friend, and we're so excited to have you. Oh my goodness, a celebrity!
It's an honor.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Well, first and foremost, we have to start with, it's the elephant in the room. We need to know, we're so close to the holidays. Did me and Ellen make the nice list this year?
You were both on the nice list.
Oh, excellent. I was worried. I was really worried this year.
All right, now we can go on with this interview.
Exactly.
It's really hot in here.
Pressure's off now.
Pressure's completely off.
Truly. So talk about the North Pole Express and what can people expect from this magical adventure?
Well, it's an interactive trip to the North Pole. When you arrive at the station, we have an activity barn. There's live music, there's snacks, children can write letters to Santa, there's face painting. New this year, we have carriage rides.
Nice.
So you can purchase a carriage ride around through the farmland before your excursion. And then once you get on the train, there's milk and cookies. There's a live version of the Nutcracker that parades through the train. There's dancers. The whole premise of the train is that Santa's reindeer are sick, and the train arrives to help Santa deliver his packages. So it's basically the North Pole Express, Potomac Eagle Saves Christmas.
I love it. I love
those
it.
reindeer, they need a break sometimes.
They need a break,
Why not
Santa.
use the train?
It's cold at the North Pole. You know,
Yeah.
they all came down with something at the same time, but they hang out together. So.
Santa, are you taking your vitamin C? Are you okay? I know the reindeer are sick, but you're fine.
Very seriously taking my vitamins.
Good. And I wanted to ask, so this is something for the whole family. Santa, what do you have for the adults? 'Cause I know the kids are just going to be elated to see you, but you have something for the adults as well.
I find that the adults are equally excited. They're the very young and the very old are the happiest. But I mean, it's beautiful countryside. You see the mountains and the South Branch of the Potomac. It's well worth it. And then the Eagles, of course, the Eagles. That's a big thing.
Wow.
What was the most Eagles they've seen on one trip?
47 sightings.
Oh my goodness.
So the Potomac Eagle's true to its name.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fantastic.
I love it.
Now, Santa, I have to ask, where do you play a role in this adventure? And it sounds like you have some helpers as well joining you on this train excursion.
Well, the elves that are always helping me, and then there's elves that walk through with me when they help get me from the North Pole. And yeah, we walk through, and then all the kids will get a gift. All the kids are nice. No naughty children. Some of the adults end up with coal. That's a fact.
Well,
but
you know,
the kids are all wonderful.
Of course.
It happens. It happens. I'm just glad we're not on that list this year.
I know. Now, did you bring something for us?
I did, absolutely. Well,
Oh my gosh.
we'll start with.
This is so,
Oh my
this is
goodness.
so exciting.
We have a candy cane from Santa.
Oh
This
my
is the most
gosh,
special
thank
moment.
you.
So do people also get gifts from Santa on the train?
They do.
They do.
Amazing. Amazing.
Every child, every adult gets a gift.
I love it. So we talked a little bit about what's all there for the kids. Now, what's especially for adults? Now, do you have adult beverages or?
Not as of yet.
Okay.
We have that coming in the future.
Fantastic.
So, keep your eye out for our website on that. We've applied for our licensing, and we'll be maybe having something the adults can enjoy.
This is DC. We have to ask those the important, hard-hitting questions.
The petting zoo.
That is coming to a train near you.
Nice.
Did you mention that, the animals? There's
Oh, yeah, we have a petting zoo at the station as well. We actually have camels.
camels.
Wow.
How cool is that?
You don't get those in the North Pole.
No, not at all.
So that's something for the kids to also do. We have s'mores pits. The kids can make s'mores while they're waiting for the train.
I want to do this as an adult, all of these things.
You guys have everything.
We've got everything to keep you, busy until your train leaves, and then once you're on board, if you don't walk off the train feeling festive, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
It's
Something's
a
wrong.
joyous event, and the smiles of the children and the adults as they're getting off the train. A lot of them get on not knowing what to expect, and you can kind of see it. But when they get off, they're singing and they're smiling and they're.
It's a flood of positivity. It's incredibly, it's joyous. Joyous is the best word.
I'm feeling joyous. Do you have another present?
I do.
Oh my gosh, thank you. What is this? I'm sorry, I just need
when
I
you-
love it from Santa.
When you shake it, it generates Christmas spirit. So don't hesitate.
Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
I'm
All right.
gonna put this on me and just walk around all day jingling. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The other coworkers will love that. If people want to be a part of this experience, and I know people will because it sounds amazing, how can they do that? What are the dates, tickets, all that?
Everything's outlined on our website. You can go to PotomacEagle.com. We have our North Pole Express schedule. Some days are selling out, so a lot of the days will sell out fairly quickly throughout the year. But there is still availability. We run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have different excursion times. We have a 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 7 o'clock
Nice.
Excursion that you can ride. So if you're interested, now's the time to book and come see us. It really is a magical event. We get a lot of repeat customers. We see a lot of the same families, and we see new families. When this started 5 years ago, I think we only had 7,600 people come ride the first year, and last year we had almost 27,000.
Wow.
So we're growing, and it's gaining in popularity, and it truly is a magical time of the year and a magical event to come and ride with.
I love it.
Fantastic.
Well, now everybody can give the gift of experience, like we mentioned.
Yes.
This is perfect. Santa, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so
very
much for
welcome.
joining
It's
us.
been a
And
pleasure
we're
to
going
be
to just spread Christmas spirit into the break.
There we go. There we go. The preceding portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Potomac Eagle Scenic Railroad.
And as we get into the spirit of giving, up next, how Shelter House is providing a bit of holiday joy to those in need. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we are shining a light on Shelter House and their heartwarming efforts to provide hope and happiness this holiday season.
That's right. We're now joined by Shelter House's Deputy Director of Programs, Megan Goffney, on how they're making a difference for those experiencing homelessness and survivors of domestic violence. Welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having us back.
Yes. Well, it's the season of giving. For those who may not know, tell us all about Shelter House.
Yes, so Shelter House is a nonprofit organization. We're based out of Northern Virginia, and our mission is to help end homelessness and domestic violence.
And so how many shelters do you operate across the DMV?
Yes, so in Fairfax, we have 2 family shelters and 2 domestic violence shelters. And then out of Loudoun, we operate another shelter which houses families and singles, so we can take all demographics. And then seasonally, we actually operate a hypothermia shelter in Loudoun as well. As you know, it's very cold outside right now, so we're able to accept additional people off the street to get out of the cold.
That's amazing, especially in this current weather. As you mentioned.
Yes.
I know throughout the year you have different needs for different age groups because you take in families as well with small children.
That's correct.
What are your current needs in this winter, this holiday season?
So right now, because it is cold, and I think the cold came quicker than we thought,
Yes.
Coats, hats, gloves for families, for all demographics, adults and children. That is the biggest need right now. In addition to obviously the holiday times are coming, so different things, toys and other things that's going to be needed for the kids that we serve as well.
And so if people are feeling like they want to give, do they just drop off, at a shelter house or?
Yeah, so thank you. We actually have locations spread throughout, so they can, once they contact us, they are able to coordinate with one of our staff to be able to drop off at one of our locations that might be the closest and most beneficial to them.
That makes it easy.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Very, very much so. And I know in volunteering there myself and talking to some of the staff members, there are some things you all need throughout the year, and it's some things that you might not think about.
That's right.
A certain size in diaper,
That's right.
wipes. Tell us what some of those needs are that you need all throughout the year.
Absolutely. So, over 50% of people that we serve are children. So anything that people can think of. So Pampers, we also need wipes, food, which is non-perishable items, because we not only are housing people in our shelters, but when we have overflow, meaning when our shelters are full, we are housing people in hotels. So being able to have toiletries and things like that that people need, that's all throughout the year. So toiletries, Pampers, wipes, and non-perishable items are those high-end demand things that we need.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And as we're approaching 2025, obviously people are in hopefully a charitable mood this time of the year.
Yes.
We obviously had Giving Tuesday, but then, throughout the end of 2024, why is it so important for people to give to places like Shelter House as we wrap up the year?
Yes, so this is a big fundraising time for all nonprofits. It's our way to kind of close out the year and really plan for the next year. Everybody deserves a home, right? So everybody deserves to have a safe home. Everybody deserves to be safe, so being able to provide the funding and resources so we can meet those needs is why it's so important to give to Shelter House. Our needs are increasing. I wish that we can be put out of business and but it's not happening. It's actually the opposite, and we're seeing the demand increase for people needing shelter, people escaping domestic violence. So because of those things is why we are asking for folks to remember us and to give to us during this season.
And if they can not just give this season, but they can give continually through the year.
Yes, absolutely, because people enter every single day. People are entering our services, so we don't want people to only think about this time of giving, but just remembering that every single day somebody is calling our domestic violence hotline, someone is showing up at our shelter doors. We also offer drop-in centers in our Loudoun location, so people are always accessing services every single day. So we do want people to remember that the needs are great. All throughout the year.
Absolutely, 365 days a year.
Yes.
And so if people want to help out or if people want to access the services, where is the info?
Yes, so they can go to our website, which is shelterhouse.org, or they can email us at info@shelterhouse.org, and we will point them in the right direction. We will connect with them, whether it's somebody that's seeking services or someone that's looking to support and donate. We will be able to connect with them and point them in the right direction.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And coming up next, speaking of giving, what always makes a great gift? Art. Up next, how the Sitar Art Center is doing just that. Stick around.
Welcome back. 'Tis the season of giving, and in the spirit of giving back to your community, the Sitar Art Center is transforming the lives of DC youth through the power of arts education. Here to share more on how they're nurturing creativity and success in young artists, our Director of Innovation and Engagement, Christina Freegan, and Grants Coordinator, Dinda Nugroho. Welcome, ladies. Welcome. I've talked so much about it on the show. Sitar Art Center is very close and dear to my heart, but for those who may not know, tell us more about Sitar.
Yes, Sitar Art Center is a nonprofit. We're in Adams Morgan. We engage DC youth through a community of learning and belonging by removing financial and cultural barriers to arts education and career training. We've been around for 25 years, and in that time we started out with 50 students, and now we've grown to serve over 800 youth annually through our affordable and high quality arts education and career training programs in digital, visual, and performing arts.
It's absolutely amazing. We're seeing footage of it now, but honestly, I don't think it does it any justice. I've been there several times, and just to see the kids are so talented and engaged, intelligent, and what you all are doing is absolutely amazing, to say the absolute least. Tell us why it's so important to get arts into our children's lives and the statistics, how arts impacts children growing up.
Yeah, well, arts is so important. It gives young people a chance to express themselves, to play in an environment that is brave and allows them to take risks, but always in a safe way. And they get to understand who they are and who their community is through the arts.
Absolutely amazing. And I have to ask a personal question. What does arts mean to the two of you?
Well, personally, I'm one of those students who grew up at Sitar, and I'm proud to say that. I first started taking violin lessons in 2006. I was just 9 years old, and now here I am working full-time at Sitar, so it's almost come full circle, and it's played such a big role. I became a part of the Saints Band as their lead violinist for some time, and also taught violin private lessons at Sitar too.
Wow, wow, that's absolutely, I love the full circle moments. And we brought some art here today, some photography. So tell us more about the pieces we see here.
Yes, these pieces are by Taylor Freeman. She is a senior at Duke Ellington High School, and she came to us last summer through the Bloomberg Arts Internship. And the subjects happen to also be Bloomberg Arts interns. So that's an internship where rising high school seniors who are interested in the arts can work full-time over the summer and some into the school year. And we place them at different arts and cultural organizations across the city.
Amazing.
So Taylor here is placed at Touchstone Gallery and Foundation for the Arts.
It's absolutely, I can't get enough of what you all do there, not just to educate, but also make sure that students go on to live amazing lifestyles and also can work in the arts. So tell us more about your journey. So you started off with violin, and now you're working at Sitar. What does that full circle moment mean to you?
I'm the grants coordinator at Sitar, and so a lot of my day-to-day job is to write all of these grants for general operations and even summer camps, and I think I find the most impact when I'm writing grants about Camp Sitar. It's something that I would start now in January, and then seeing that impact come to life in June for 6 weeks from 8-hour classes and the lead up to the summer musical. It's always a fulfilling moment for me.
And I know the summer musical this year was SpongeBob, I believe. Yes. I tell you, I'm obsessed. So for everyone watching, how can they get involved? Can they volunteer their time? And also, where can they write the check? The most important part is the season of giving.
Jinder, you want to talk about the check?
Sure. Yeah. So right now you can visit www.sitarartscenter.org/donate to donate now. Right now we are doing a match, dollar for dollar, and for $50 it can support our early childhood classes in their books, their supplies, little shakers and everything. For $100, that can support our Arts After School program for their supplies, for paintbrushes, for musical instruments. For $250, that's for piano tuning. And we have 10 practice rooms, and about 8 of them have upright pianos.
Wow.
So that is something that we try to provide for all of our students. For $500, that's a field trip for SEAL.
Wow.
And then for $1,000, that is unlimited classes at Sitar for a full semester.
And then in addition to charitable gifts, we are looking for volunteer teachers, so artists and musicians who would love to spend an hour teaching DC youth a week. And we have our class registrations are open, classes for babies all the way up through adults. Our juried exhibition is accepting artwork, that's for 16 and up, and then our summer internship applications will be coming online at the end of the month. So that's how to get involved.
I love it. I love it. So we've got the check already ready to write, and now we already know how we can volunteer our time and our talents as well. Ladies, thank you so much for everything you're doing in the community. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much, Charis.
Absolutely. And if you're still looking for the perfect gift for the holidays after the break, we've got a list of must-haves everyone needs this season. You're watching Living Local DMV.
The following portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Norton, 3M, and Carasilk. Welcome back. The holiday season is well underway, and lifestyle expert Joanne Butler joins us with a scoop on everything you need to spread the cheer. Welcome, Joanne.
Hey, some more holiday things you need to know right now. First off, I am loving these new hearing protectors by 3M. They're called WorkTunes Connect Plus Solar. Just an amazing gift for anyone who is around loud noise. We did a story about this recently. Extended exposure to noise over 85 decibels can be permanently damaging to our hearing. So even things you don't think about, like mowing the lawn, using power tools, or being on a loud job site, can actually damage hearing over time. So these reduce the noise to help lower the risk of preventable hearing loss. First of its kind actually on the market. They continuously charge using solar power. So whether you're inside or out, they'll charge. You can take calls, stream music, and other things using your Bluetooth connection. They have high fidelity speakers, so primo sound quality, comfortable ear cushions. They're water resistant, a great gift for construction workers or contractors or the do-it-yourselfers on your list. Amazon.com, $169.99. Head to 3m.com/worktunes for more on these babies. I love them. Now, an amazing gift for the beauty lovers on your list. These are new holiday hair sets from Carasilk. Just an amazing brand. Hair masks, smoothing balms that tame frizz, strengthen your strands, great for your daily hair routine. Just gives you strong, beautiful, luxurious locks, which is all we really want for Christmas, in this beautiful floral packaging designed by artist and embroiderer Ellie Mack. 4 different sets to choose from, ranging from $38 to $67. You get them at Carasilk Salon, so head to their website, carasilk.com, to find one near you. Even comes with this beautiful little bracelet. Love it. Now let's talk shopping safely online. I've partnered with Norton to empower people to take time on Cyber Safety Sunday, which is December 1st, to help you do it. According to their Holiday Cyber Safety Insights report, 30% of Americans have been targeted by a scam while holiday shopping online. 30% of those say they were targeted on Black Friday, 11% on Cyber Monday, and 30% on Christmas. It's crazy. So some things you can do to protect yourself. Use strong, unique passwords across all your online accounts. Enable that multi-factor authentication, even though it's annoying. Help create and store passwords securely. Use something like Norton Password Manager, which is great to help you do it. Use strong security on your devices. 360 Deluxe is great to help protect your devices and your online privacy. Check your delivery notifications and social media ads that pop up. They have a free AI-powered scam detector called Norton Genie app that can help you spot scams in seconds, whether it's a suspicious text or an email or a social media message. Lastly, set up fraud alerts and consider identity theft protection like LifeLock. That'll help keep a lookout for your personal information and help restore your identity should you fall victim to identity theft. You don't want that to happen. No good for the holidays. And there you have it. Have a happy and safe holiday season.
The preceding portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Norton, 3M, and Carasilk. And coming up next, nothing makes you feel good like a fresh set of clothes. Coming up, why not give the gift of luxury this season with custom designs? More on that next. The following portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Yvonne X Designs. Welcome back. It's where creativity meets quality and elegance. Yvonne X Designs is reimagining fashion that makes for the perfect holiday gift and helping us explore how they're redefining style as head designer. Yvonne Tawia, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So first of all, tell me a little bit about what inspires your designs, because I've seen a preview behind the scenes and they're absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, so my name is Yvonne Tawia. I'm a fashion designer. I started way back in 1996, and it's a passion. Creativity is a passion to me, and I love putting pieces together. So.
And what are you inspired by?
It just comes natural.
It just kind of comes forth.
Yes.
Well, we have some designs today. I'd love to see them. Can we bring a model out?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so could we have our first model come out? This is a gorgeous design. Can you talk through it a little bit?
Yes, this is wax print, and it's elasticated so it could fit more, like fit one size, so it can fit multiple people.
Fantastic. So
yes,
for all...
And this is a jumpsuit.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice before. So it can kind of fit all shapes and sizes, which is fantastic.
Yes.
And then I love the design. I love the color palette. Is that inspired by anything?
Yes, the weather, the season in which we are now. So that is why we chose, I picked the darker colors.
Fantastic.
For the season.
Awesome. Well, thank you to our first model. I would love to bring out our second model now, and let's scooch over a little bit so we can give the model the full spectrum of the stage. Now, I love this coat. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yes, this is also for winter. It's lined and to keep you warm.
Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. How long does it take to make a custom design like this?
Normally a day to finish the whole outfit.
That's all it takes, one day?
Yes.
Oh my, you're incredibly talented.
Yes, so just a day.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I love, and beneath, is that another jumpsuit?
No, this is two-piece.
Two-piece,
yes.
Okay. Oh, I love the flared legs,
This could be worn in summer at the same time in winter, just to throw over the coats, and then you are good to go.
Love that, multiple seasons. Well, thank you to our model. Can we bring our next model out? The colors on this are incredible. So is this a dress, a robe?
This is actually a jacket.
Okay, got it.
So this is fabric put together, wax print, and it's all put together to make the dress. So that's why you see different colors, and it's actually different prints all put together to make the jacket. So you wear your turtleneck ready to go, and then you throw this on.
Amazing.
And it's also for all occasion.
Wow. Well, the color is fantastic. The fit, oh my gosh. Well, thank you to our model. Could we bring two models out now, please? Thank you so much. And so as I see these new, these fabrics and patterns, it definitely looks like they're kind of inspired by Africa and Ghana.
Yes,
Can you talk more about that?
Yes, this is actually from Mali.
Okay.
So it's all, the fabrics are all put together from West Africa.
Wow.
So that is from Mali. We get that fabric from Mali, and it's handmade, handcrafted, and we put, there are different colors put together. It's also to keep you very warm.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm hearing a lot of kind of multi-seasonal. You know, you can have it in the heat, have it in the cold. Is that important when you design custom styles?
Yes, yes, because we have different season and weather here. So you have to put that into in mind before you create. Otherwise, you get them here and they cannot wear them. So this is for winter. This is one of our winter collection for men. And then the women too, we just throw this on. And it's for all type of occasion, wherever you want to go, you are good to go.
Well, and the fits are so cool. The cargo, I want to say the pockets on the cargo pants, immaculate. Thank you to our 2 models. Can we bring our next 2 in, please? The fits just keep coming, and we have a familiar face as one of our models. Charis, you're looking fantastic, darling.
Thank you.
What are we looking at here on these 2 models?
Also, this is not actually for winter, but you can still dress winter, and then you throw it on.
It's
and
it's
that
fabulous.
is matte cloth put together, so you can also wear that in winter and also in summer.
And I love the white, I don't know what you call it, kind of like the...
This is actually cut into pieces and then we put it together. It's a lot of work. That takes like 3-4 days to make.
I'm sure,
this jacket, yes.
Incredible. And I mean, all these are custom designs by you, is that right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, thank you to our 2 models. Charis, thank you so much. Looking fabulous. If people want to work with you and order these custom designs, perhaps for the holidays, how can they do that?
Okay, so we are online. Our website is yvonneexclusive.com. Instagram, it's yvonnex.com. And YvonneXGH. Facebook, YvonneExclusiveGH or .com. And then we are located in Bowie Town Center. That's where we have our shop front.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, look, after seeing those designs, I definitely know I want to order something. So I'll talk to you later. But Yvonne, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Amazing work.
Thank you.
Absolutely. The preceding portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by Yvonne X Designs. And don't go anywhere. We will be right back with a new perspective on finances and the major role they play in your lives. Up next. The following portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. Welcome back. Okay, here's a term for you. Required minimum distributions, also known as RMDs. They play an important role in retirement, and yet a lot of pre-retirees are unclear about how they should factor into their planning. Joining me now is Tavon Jackson. Tavon is a financial advisor and the founder of New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for retirement. Thank you so much for joining me.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited for you to be here because I need you to explain to me what required minimum distributions are.
Well, you're not going to believe it. So
okay.
the way it works is that when you're putting money in a 401k and you think you're saving all of this money, and then you say, you know what, I eventually want this money to maybe go to my kids one day. The government actually stops you from doing that. And at age 73, that's the magic number, you're required by law to start spending your 401k, your 403b, your IRAs, your TSP, because you know why? The government wants their taxes. So they don't want that money sitting there to go to your kids and grandkids. They want their money.
Right.
So 73 is the required minimum distribution age, and if you don't take out the right amount, there's a big penalty.
Do you think a lot of people know about this?
I think most people thought it used to be 70 and a half because it was 70 and a half.
Right,
but
right.
after COVID, they keep pushing it back.
I see,
So now it went to 72, 73, and a lot of people don't know about it just because, how can I say it? Everybody's not as financially literate,
right?
Unfortunately, and they're just putting money away and they say, you know what, I don't really need this money. I got my pension or my Social Security, but then IRS comes and say, hey, you got to take that money out.
Well, and that's why I appreciate you being here. You are helping people out. I'm learning new things. So it sounds like it's a really important aspect of retirement planning.
Yeah, it's very important. So like the way it works is, let's say you had like an IRA. There's different rules between an IRA and a 401k.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is on your 73rd birthday, you're going to get a letter. You might get a letter. They might not even send it to you if you worked somewhere when you were 18. But then they're going to say, hey, by December 31st, you have to pull out a certain amount of money. So with the IRAs, let's say you have 4 or 5 different accounts because you change jobs multiple times. Each IRA has to have an RMD. But if you have multiple 401ks, you have to take out an RMD from each one of those as well. So it gets very complicated, so that's why you need to sit down and speak with a financial advisor.
Absolutely. I'm glad I'm doing that right now. And so what if you don't want to pay taxes on your RMDs? How do you navigate that?
Yeah, so there's some tax laws that you have to be privy to.
Right.
So one thing you can do, and most people won't want to do this, but you can give your money away.
I see. Okay.
So if you were to donate your money to like a church or organization, then that money would be tax-free when you take out the RMD. So what I tell our clients to do is, why don't you be your own charity? You could set up your own private foundation, your own charity, have your kids maybe be the board of directors, and just kind of donate the money to yourself. That's kind of like what Bill Gates and Warren Buffett do. Like, they're on each other's board, but they're just donating money to each other because of the tax laws. And that's the main thing. Uncle Sam's going to want their money regardless, but if you donate your RMD, that's one way you can do it. Another way is you can take that RMD and put it into a life insurance policy. Okay, so let's say you had to take out $10,000. Every year, have that money go into life insurance, so when you pass away, your kids will get whatever's left in the 401k, but then they also get the big tax-free death benefit from the life insurance policy as well.
I am playing checkers. You are playing chess. This is.
I was never good at chess, though.
I doubt that. I doubt that. But no, this is good info. But then say what are the potential consequences of failing to take out the RMD if you don't end up going the route you talked about?
Well, Uncle Sam's been a little nicer.
Okay.
So it used to be a 50% penalty for the amount that you didn't take out.
Wow, brutal.
Brutal. Now they've dropped it to 25%.
Okay.
So what that means is if you're required to take out 10,000 and you only take out, let's say, 2, then you're going to have a 50 or 25% penalty on the remaining 8,000 that you should have took out. That's why it's so important that if you've changed jobs multiple times, don't leave your old 401k at the previous company.
Okay.
You need to consolidate them, roll them all over to an IRA so that you only have to take out one RMD. And for many of the viewers, this might be 20, 30, 40 years down the road, but you got to plan for it right now.
Absolutely. No, definitely. And then say you took out the wrong amount for your RMD. Is there a way to fix that?
It is. Okay. So one, you have to admit that you made a mistake.
Right.
You have to fill out a form, and the form is called IRS Form 5329.
Okay.
And you have to accompany it with a letter saying, hey, I made a mistake. It was COVID. My mind was all going crazy. But I fixed it. I took out the right amount. So can you waive that 25% penalty? So your accountant or your financial advisor can help you prepare the form, and then that should resolve the problem.
Awesome. Well, once again, thank you. I'm learning so much new stuff, and I know our viewers as well. So thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And for everybody at home, if you want to make sure you are on the right track for retirement, New Perspective Financial Solutions has an offer for you. Tavon wants to help preserve and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers and anyone else with a portfolio of $250,000 or more, he is offering a complimentary retirement income plan. This will allow Tavon's team to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you are on the right track for retirement. The number to dial for this is 240-232-4654. Again, that is 240-232-4654. That number is on the screen right now. The preceding portion of Living Local DMV is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. Well, now that you have your money in order, Karina is coming up with us for today's last word. We're going to tell you how to spend that money. Stick around.
Welcome back. It is our holiday gift guide, and while some are splurging on gifts, others are trying not to break the bank. And Karina is back with us for more on today's last word.
Well, now that we've got our finances in order, let's find out what the audience is spending for Christmas.
We're getting the last word on 94.7 The Drive, taking a simple little survey for the season. I wanted to know how much you're spending on a gift on average. What about you, Regina?
$3.
$3?
Yes.
Okay, you shopping at Dollar Tree?
Emu.
What's Emu? What's that?
Temu, T-E-M-U.
Oh, Temu. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I haven't ordered anything from there. I see it come across my Instagram all the time. Is their stuff any good?
Yes, and no shipping.
And no shipping. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I need to get on this Temu trend. Okay. I'm going to try. It's not going to steal my credit card information, is it?
Well, that's what everybody kind of say, but I've been ordering all summer.
All summer. Okay. All right, Regina. Okay, Regina is co-signing on Temu. Okay, I may try it.
Ooh, Temu. I don't know.
No Temu slander in case they want to sponsor us, but you know.
That's true. But hey, we got a lot of great businesses in the DMV, and so I think I'm going to start there.
Yes.
With my holiday shopping.
Locally owned businesses. We support the DMV owned businesses right here on Living Local DMV. Karina, I think we should go shopping now.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Everybody, we're going shopping. We'll see you soon. Content segments during Living Local TV were paid for by Potomac Eagle, Scenic Railroad, Norton, 3M, Charis Silk, Yvonne X Designs Incorporated, and New Perspective Financial Solutions.